Welcome to Just Listen Books channel. Immerse yourself in the world of literature as we summarize books and deliver them in audio form. Perfect for your car rides, travels, and daily activities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Let the journey into the world of books begin. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley is a book that explores the habits and characteristics of millionaires in the United States. The book is based on a comprehensive survey of millionaires and presents a detailed summary of their financial behaviors and lifestyles. Here's a breakdown of the key points. Chapter 1. Millionaires are not who you think. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley sets out to challenge the prevailing stereotypes and misconceptions about millionaires in society. He presents compelling evidence to demonstrate that many millionaires do not conform to the popular image of flashy spenders and extravagant lifestyles. Instead, they tend to lead modest, unassuming lives and prioritize disciplined savings and prudent financial decisions. 1. The Millionaire Next Door. Profile. Stanley introduces readers to the idea that the typical millionaire in America is not a celebrity or a high-profile entrepreneur, but is more likely to be an ordinary, hard-working individual living right next door. He emphasizes that these individuals have amassed significant wealth through diligent financial practices. 2. Frugal millionaires. The chapter delves into the frugal habits of many millionaires. They avoid conspicuous consumption and wasteful spending. They are often content with a middle-class lifestyle and are not motivated by the desire to showcase their wealth to others. 3. The myth of high income. Stanley challenges the misconception that millionaires are necessarily high-income earners. He provides data to show that a substantial portion of millionaires has achieved their wealth through consistent saving, investing, and living within their means, rather than earning extraordinarily high salaries. 4. The power of saving. The chapter underscores the importance of saving diligently. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who prioritize saving a significant portion of their income regardless of their earnings. They avoid excessive debt and use their savings to generate additional income through investments. 5. Self-made millionaires. Stanley highlights that many millionaires are self-made, having built their wealth from scratch through entrepreneurship, small businesses, and careful financial planning. This counters the assumption that millionaires inherit their riches. 6. Educational background. The chapter discusses the educational backgrounds of millionaires, debunking the notion that advanced degrees are a common characteristic among them. While education is valued, it is not necessarily a primary factor in achieving millionaire status. 7. Long-term perspective. Millionaires are shown to have a long-term perspective on wealth building. They are patient and willing to make sacrifices in the short term to secure their financial future. 8. Contrasting lifestyles. Stanley provides anecdotes and examples to illustrate the stark contrast between the lavish lifestyles often associated with wealth in popular culture and the understated, financially responsible lifestyles of many millionaires. In conclusion, Millionaires Are Not Who You Think challenges societal stereotypes about millionaires and reveals that financial success is often achieved through consistent saving, prudent financial decisions, and a focus on long-term goals rather than flashy displays of wealth. This chapter encourages readers to reconsider their own financial habits and aspirations, inspiring them to adopt the mindset and behaviors of the millionaires next door. Chapter 2. The Formula for Wealth. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley outlines the fundamental principles that form the formula for accumulating wealth. He emphasizes that becoming wealthy is not solely about earning a high income, but involves a combination of factors, including living below one's means and making wise investments. Frugality and financial discipline play pivotal roles in this wealth-building equation. 1. High income. Alone is not enough. Stanley begins by debunking the myth that a high income guarantees wealth. He provides examples of individuals who earn substantial incomes but fail to accumulate wealth due to extravagant spending and poor financial habits. 2. The three-part formula. Stanley introduces the three essential components of the formula for wealth. Earning a high income. While a high income can facilitate wealth accumulation, it is not the sole determinant. Stanley emphasizes that earning a high income is just one part of the equation. Living below your means. Living below your means involves spending less than you earn. Millionaires, according to Stanley's research, consistently save a significant portion of their income by avoiding unnecessary expenses and lifestyle inflation. Investing wisely. Wise investment decisions are crucial for growing and preserving wealth. Millionaires prioritize investing in assets that generate income and appreciate over time, such as stocks, real estate, and small businesses. 3. The role of frugality. The chapter underscores the importance of frugality in wealth accumulation. Frugality is not about being cheap, but making conscious choices to maximize the value of every dollar spent. Millionaires are portrayed as adept at finding bargains, avoiding debt, and making informed purchasing decisions. 4. Financial discipline. Stanley emphasizes that financial discipline is a key trait among millionaires. They stick to a budget, consistently save and invest, and avoid impulsive or emotional financial decisions. 5. Delayed gratification. The concept of delayed gratification is highlighted. Millionaires are willing to postpone immediate pleasures for the sake of long-term financial security. They understand that building wealth is a gradual process. 6. Case studies. The chapter includes real-life case studies and profiles of individuals who have successfully followed the formula for wealth. These stories serve as examples of how ordinary people can achieve financial independence through disciplined financial practices. 7. Avoiding the trap of conspicuous consumption. Stanley cautions against succumbing to societal pressures to display affluence through extravagant spending. He argues that living a modest lifestyle and prioritizing savings and investments are more effective paths to wealth. In conclusion, the formula for wealth outlines the core principles of becoming wealthy by earning a high income, living below your means, and investing wisely. It underscores the significance of frugality and financial discipline in achieving financial independence and security. This chapter serves as a practical guide for readers, encouraging them to adopt these principles and take control of their financial future. Chapter 3. The Importance of Budgeting. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley explores the critical role of budgeting in the financial success of millionaires. He emphasizes that budgeting and expense tracking are common practices among millionaires, as these habits enable them to manage their finances carefully, allocate resources wisely, and prioritize saving and investing for long-term wealth accumulation. 1. Budgeting as a wealth-building tool. Stanley highlights that budgeting is not a restrictive or punitive exercise, but a powerful tool for achieving financial goals. Millionaires view budgeting as a means to control their financial destiny, ensuring that they make informed decisions about their money. 2. Expense tracking. Millionaires are portrayed as meticulous about tracking their expenses. They keep records of where every dollar is spent, which helps them identify areas where they can cut unnecessary costs and redirect funds towards savings and investments. 3. Prioritizing saving. The chapter emphasizes that budgeting allows millionaires to allocate a portion of their income to savings consistently. They treat saving as a non-negotiable expense and ensure that it is a top priority in their financial planning. 4. Wealth accumulation. Over time. Stanley demonstrates how budgeting and consistent saving lead to wealth accumulation over time. Millionaires understand that small, disciplined contributions to their wealth-building accounts can result in significant wealth growth. 5. Emergency funds and financial security. Budgeting enables millionaires to establish emergency funds and achieve financial security. They have readily available savings to cover unexpected expenses, reducing the need to rely on credit or loans. 6. Freedom and control. Budgeting provides millionaires with a sense of financial freedom and control over their lives. They are not burdened by debt, and they have the flexibility to make choices that align with their long-term financial objectives. 7. Awareness and accountability. Millionaires view budgeting as a tool that keeps them aware of their financial situation and holds them accountable for their spending decisions. It helps them avoid impulsive purchases and maintain discipline. 8. Financial planning. The chapter also touches on the importance of budgeting as a part of a broader financial planning process. Budgets are aligned with specific financial goals, such as retirement planning, education funding, and investment targets. 9. Case studies. Real-life case studies and anecdotes are included to illustrate how budgeting has played a pivotal role in the financial journeys of millionaires. These stories serve as practical examples for readers to emulate. In summary, the importance of budgeting underscores the significance of budgeting and expense tracking in the lives of millionaires. It portrays budgeting as a tool for achieving financial discipline, prioritizing saving and investing, and ultimately, building wealth over time. The chapter encourages readers to adopt similar budgeting practices and harness the benefits of careful financial management on their path to financial independence. 4. Wealthy versus high income. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley draws a clear distinction between individuals with high incomes who spend the majority of their earnings and those who accumulate wealth through disciplined saving and strategic investing. The chapter underscores the critical importance of saving a substantial portion of one's income in the pursuit of financial security and independence. 1. High-income earners. Stanley begins by acknowledging that some people indeed earn high incomes but do not necessarily accumulate wealth. He argues that having a high income does not guarantee financial success if it is not managed wisely. 2. The accumulator of wealth. The book introduces the concept of the accumulator of wealth, referring to individuals who prioritize saving and investing a significant portion of their income. These individuals understand the value of financial prudence and view their income as a means to achieve long-term financial goals. 3. The UAW, under-accumulator of wealth. On the other hand, Stanley introduces the term UAW to describe those who have high incomes but fail to accumulate substantial wealth because they spend most of what they earn. He provides examples and statistics to demonstrate how a lavish lifestyle can hinder wealth building. 4. The importance of saving. The chapter emphasizes that the key differentiator between high-income earners who become wealthy and those who do not is the habit of saving. Millionaires prioritize saving a significant percentage of their income, often 20% or more, while UAWs typically save much less. 5. Wealth-building habits. Stanley delves into the specific habits and behaviors of accumulators of wealth. They are careful with their spending, seek value for their money, avoid debt, and prioritize long-term financial goals over immediate gratification. 6. Investing wisely. In addition to saving, the chapter highlights the importance of investing wisely. Accumulators of wealth are more likely to invest in assets that appreciate over time, such as stocks and real estate, allowing their money to grow passively. 7. Case studies. Real-life case studies and profiles of individuals from both categories, accumulators of wealth and UAWs, are included to illustrate the stark differences in financial behavior and outcomes. These examples provide practical insights for readers. 8. Re-evaluation of lifestyle. The chapter encourages readers to assess their own spending habits and lifestyle choices critically. It underscores that achieving financial security and independence often requires a change in mindset and a willingness to live below one's means. In summary, wealthy versus high income highlights the distinction between individuals who earn high incomes but do not accumulate wealth due to excessive spending, and those who prioritize saving and investing a substantial portion of their income to achieve financial success. The chapter serves as a reminder that income alone does not guarantee financial security, and the path to wealth involves prudent financial management and a commitment to saving for the future. Chapter 4. Avoiding Debt. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley emphasizes the importance of avoiding excessive debt and credit card use in the financial lives of millionaires. He discusses how millionaires prioritize paying off certain debts, particularly mortgages, and avoiding car loans as part of their strategy to free up more money for investments and wealth accumulation. 1. Debt as a wealth killer. Stanley begins by highlighting that debt can be a significant obstacle to building wealth. Many people spend a substantial portion of their income on servicing debt, which limits their ability to save and invest. 2. The mortgage dilemma. The chapter delves into the attitude of millionaires toward mortgages. While some may have mortgages, they are often committed to paying them off early, reducing interest expenses, and freeing up more money for investments. Millionaires prioritize owning their homes outright. 3. Avoiding car loans. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who avoid car loans whenever possible. They understand that car loans come with interest payments that reduce their overall wealth. Instead, they prefer to buy cars with cash or take advantage of financing options with low or zero interest. 4. Credit card use. The chapter discusses how millionaires use credit cards judiciously. They are more likely to pay their credit card balances in full each month to avoid accruing interest charges. They view credit cards as a convenient payment tool, not a source of debt. 5. Emergency funds. Millionaires are encouraged to maintain emergency funds to cover unexpected expenses, reducing the need to rely on credit in times of crisis. This financial safety net provides peace of mind and helps prevent the accumulation of high-interest debt. 6. Investment focus. Stanley underscores that by avoiding excessive debt and minimizing interest expenses, millionaires can redirect more of their income toward investments. This approach allows them to leverage the power of compounding and accelerate their wealth growth. 7. Case studies. The chapter includes real-life case studies and anecdotes of millionaires who have successfully managed their debt and used the extra funds to invest strategically. These stories provide practical examples for readers to follow. 8. Mindset shift. Stanley encourages readers to adopt a mindset that values financial freedom over material possessions. By prioritizing debt reduction and avoiding unnecessary loans, individuals can take control of their financial destiny. In summary, avoiding debt highlights the financial strategies of millionaires when it comes to managing debt. They prioritize paying off mortgages, avoiding car loans, and using credit cards responsibly to minimize interest expenses. This prudent approach to debt management frees up more money for investments, contributing to their long-term wealth accumulation. The chapter serves as a guide for readers on how to reduce financial burdens and make informed decisions about debt in their own financial journey. Chapter 6. Entrepreneurship and Business Ownership. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley explores the significant role of entrepreneurship and business ownership in the wealth-building journeys of many millionaires. He delves into the entrepreneurial mindset, the rewards it can offer, and the strategies that have contributed to the success of these self-made millionaires. 1. Entrepreneurial mindset. The chapter begins by highlighting the entrepreneurial mindset as a defining trait among many millionaires. Entrepreneurs possess a unique set of characteristics, including risk tolerance, creativity, innovation, and a willingness to seize opportunities. 2. Creating wealth through business. Stanley presents data and case studies to demonstrate that a substantial percentage of millionaires attribute their wealth to successful business ventures. They often start and grow businesses in various industries, from small local enterprises to larger companies. 3. Self-made millionaires. The book distinguishes between self-made millionaires who have built their wealth through entrepreneurship and those who inherit their wealth. It emphasizes that self-made millionaires have a higher degree of control over their financial destinies. 4. The rewards of entrepreneurship. Stanley discusses the various rewards that entrepreneurship can offer, such as the potential for significant income, business equity, and wealth accumulation. Entrepreneurship provides individuals with the opportunity to build assets that appreciate over time. 5. Risk and reward. The chapter acknowledges that entrepreneurship involves risks, and not all ventures succeed. However, millionaires are willing to take calculated risks and learn from failures, which can ultimately lead to substantial rewards. 6. Business ownership strategies. Stanley explores the strategies and approaches that have contributed to the success of millionaire business owners. These may include niche market identification, cost control, effective marketing, and customer-centric business practices. 7. Long-term perspective. Millionaire entrepreneurs often adopt a long-term perspective when it comes to their businesses. They prioritize sustainable growth and value creation over short-term gains. 8. Reinvestment and expansion. The chapter touches on how millionaire business owners reinvest profits into their enterprises, allowing them to expand and increase their wealth over time. 9. Work ethic. The book underscores the strong work ethic and dedication of millionaire entrepreneurs. They are willing to put in the time and effort required to build and manage successful businesses. 10. Case studies. Real-life case studies and profiles of millionaire entrepreneurs are included to illustrate the diverse paths to business success and wealth accumulation. In summary, entrepreneurship and business ownership highlights the integral role that entrepreneurship plays in the financial success of many millionaires. It showcases the entrepreneurial mindset, the potential rewards of business ownership, and the strategies that have contributed to the wealth-building journeys of self-made millionaires. The chapter serves as inspiration for readers interested in pursuing entrepreneurial endeavors and harnessing the opportunities it can offer for financial independence and prosperity. Chapter 7. The Role of Education. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley explores the nuanced relationship between education and wealth among millionaires. He acknowledges the value of education while emphasizing that it does not necessarily guarantee wealth. Millionaires, as portrayed in the book, prioritize continuous learning and self-improvement, but exercise caution when it comes to investing in expensive degrees. 1. Education as a foundation. Stanley begins by acknowledging that education can serve as a valuable foundation for personal and professional development. It equips individuals with knowledge, skills, and opportunities that can lead to career advancement and financial stability. 2. The limited correlation between formal education and wealth. The chapter highlights that while education is important, there is no direct correlation between the level of formal education and wealth accumulation. Many millionaires have achieved their financial success through means other than advanced degrees. 3. Learning never stops. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who place a high value on continuous learning and self-improvement throughout their lives. They view education as an ongoing process and seek opportunities to expand their knowledge and skills. 4. Cautious approach to expensive degrees. The book emphasizes that millionaires are prudent when it comes to investing in higher education. They are cautious about accumulating significant student loan debt or pursuing degrees solely for prestige, especially if those degrees do not align with their career or financial goals. 5. Skills and entrepreneurship. Stanley discusses how many millionaires have leveraged their skills, talents, and entrepreneurial endeavors to create wealth. These individuals often prioritize practical skills and real-world experience over formal academic qualifications. 6. Self-directed learning. The chapter underscores that millionaires often engage in self-directed learning, seeking out knowledge and expertise relevant to their businesses and investments. They are proactive in their pursuit of knowledge. 7. Learning from others. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who value mentorship and learning from successful peers. They recognize the importance of surrounding themselves with knowledgeable and experienced individuals who can offer guidance. 8. Balancing education costs. The book encourages readers to strike a balance between pursuing education and managing the associated costs. It advises against taking on excessive student loan debt that may hinder financial progress. 9. Case studies. Real-life case studies and examples of millionaires who have leveraged education and skills to achieve wealth are included to illustrate various paths to success. In summary, the role of education underscores that, while education is valuable and conducive to personal growth, it is not the sole determinant of wealth. Millionaires prioritize continuous learning, but they exercise caution when it comes to expensive degrees that may not align with their financial goals. The chapter encourages readers to consider their own educational pursuits thoughtfully and to prioritize skills and knowledge that directly contribute to their financial well-being and life satisfaction. Chapter 8. Giving Back. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley sheds light on the philanthropic and community-oriented aspects of many millionaires' lives. He underscores that millionaires often engage in charitable activities, are actively involved in their communities, and recognize the significance of giving back and leaving a legacy for future generations. 1. Philanthropy, as a core value. The chapter begins by emphasizing that philanthropy is a core value for many millionaires. They view giving back as an integral part of their wealth-building journey and believe in making a positive impact on society. 2. Community involvement. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who actively engage with their communities. They volunteer their time, expertise, and resources to support local causes, organizations, and initiatives that align with their values. 3. Supporting charities. The book highlights that millionaires often donate to charitable organizations, both nationally and locally. They prioritize causes that resonate with them, whether related to education, healthcare, poverty alleviation, or other social issues. 4. Private foundations. Some millionaires establish private foundations to formalize their charitable giving efforts. These foundations enable them to manage and distribute their philanthropic contributions strategically and leave a lasting legacy. 5. Anonymous giving. Millionaires are known to engage in anonymous giving, choosing not to seek recognition for their contributions. They value the impact of their donations more than public acclaim. 6. Teaching values. The chapter discusses how millionaires view charitable giving as an opportunity to teach their children and heirs about the importance of generosity and social responsibility. They involve their families in philanthropic activities. 7. Community leadership. Millionaires often take on leadership roles in community organizations, nonprofits, and charitable boards. They use their expertise and influence to drive positive change at the local level. 8. Legacy planning. Stanley emphasizes that millionaires consider their charitable endeavors as a part of their legacy planning. They want to leave behind a legacy of making the world a better place and instill a sense of purpose in their heirs. 9. Gratitude and empathy. Millionaires are portrayed as individuals who possess gratitude and empathy. They acknowledge their good fortune and feel a sense of responsibility to help those less fortunate. 10. Case studies. The chapter includes real-life case studies and examples of millionaires who have made significant contributions to their communities and society as a whole. These stories serve as inspiration for readers. In summary, giving back underscores that many millionaires prioritize philanthropy, community involvement, and leaving a legacy. They understand the importance of sharing their wealth to make a positive impact on society and to instill values of generosity in their families. The chapter serves as a reminder of the potential for wealth to be a force for good and encourages readers to consider their own contributions to causes they care about. Chapter 9. Raising Financially Responsible Children. In this chapter, Thomas J. Stanley delves into the practices and principles millionaires employ to instill financial responsibility and values of hard work and frugality in their children. The importance of financial education. The chapter emphasizes that millionaires view financial education as a crucial aspect of their children's upbringing. They recognize that instilling financial responsibility early on can have a significant impact on their children's financial futures. 2. Lead by example. Millionaires are portrayed as role models who lead by example. They demonstrate responsible financial behavior, including budgeting, saving, and investing, which their children observe and learn from. 3. Teaching work ethic. Millionaires emphasize the value of hard work and the importance of earning money. They encourage their children to take on responsibilities and part-time jobs from a young age to learn the rewards of effort and dedication. 4. Financial conversations. Millionaires engage in open and honest conversations about money with their children. They discuss financial principles, savings goals, and the implications of spending choices. 5. Allowance and money management. The chapter explores how millionaires often provide their children with allowances, allowing them to manage their finances and make decisions about saving and spending. This hands-on experience helps children develop money management skills. 6. Savings and investment education. Millionaires teach their children about the benefits of saving and investing. They often encourage their children to start investing at an early age, understanding the power of compound interest. 7. Delayed gratification. Millionaires instill the concept of delayed gratification in their children, teaching them to prioritize long-term financial goals over impulsive spending. 8. Financial independence. The chapter discusses how millionaires aim to raise financially independent children who can manage their finances responsibly. They encourage their children to make informed financial choices and avoid excessive debt. 9. Charitable values. Millionaires also emphasize the importance of giving back and being charitable. They teach their children about philanthropy and involve them in charitable activities to instill a sense of empathy and social responsibility. Case studies. Real-life case studies and examples of millionaires and their children who have embraced these financial principles and values are included to illustrate the positive outcomes of raising financially responsible offspring. In summary, raising financially responsible children highlights the proactive efforts of millionaires to educate their children about financial responsibility, hard work, and frugality. They understand the long-term impact of these values on their children's financial well-being and strive to provide them with the knowledge and skills needed for financial independence. The chapter encourages readers to consider their own approaches to teaching financial responsibility to their children and heirs. Overall, The Millionaire Next Door provides insights into the behaviors and mindset of self-made millionaires and offers practical advice on how individuals can accumulate wealth by adopting similar financial habits. It encourages readers to focus on long-term financial goals and make sound financial choices. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means the world to us. Click subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to enjoy our upcoming audiobooks. Together, let's continue this amazing journey through stories and tales.